Hi.
It is. Okay, this is good.
Okay,
welcome.
Cocktail characters.
Cocktail characters.
Mm.
Good drink. We always talk about the drink at the end. We just sip it throughout and then give our full thoughts at the end on the drink. Okay. So welcome to Cocktail Characters. Today we have our first ever interview.
Yes.
Miss Heidi
Williams.
Are you about to sing a song?
I want to sing something. I don't know what.
Sing a song for Heidi.
I can't. Now I feel nervous.
Okay. Hi. Thanks for coming.
You're welcome.
Heidi, what before we hop into really why you're here, which we're excited about.
Okay.
How was your weekend?
Great. Went to the lake. Nice couple of days. Came home early yesterday and then curled up on the couch and watched. Have you watched Residence?
No.
It's funny.
Okay.
It's funny.
Well, and it's supposed to be a murder mystery, but
yeah.
You know, the girl that was in Orange is the New Black. I don't know what her name was, but she's in it, and she's.
I love that.
I love it. It's fun. Watch it.
That's amazing.
Did you binge it like multiple episodes or?
I watched 3.
What's it on? How am I watching it?
I don't know. That's not my department.
Not Netflix, or we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
It's one of those.
I love that. That's Pete's department. Pete, turn on the show. He knows where.
You know where to find it.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Yep.
What a great weekend.
Very good. That's a great weekend.
What'd you guys? You have a good weekend?
Great weekend. Very productive. Helped a friend paint, declutter a room.
Okay.
Cleaned off my back porch. Did some laundry. I just kind of worked the whole weekend, but it was like personal to do tasks.
Good.
It's great.
Nice.
What about you?
We also have a project. We had to work on our detached garage. It needed a new roof. We live in a very old house. Like it's almost 100 years old.
Put the roof on?
We had to put a new roof on it, yeah. So we had to actually it's not on yet. We had to Jordan and friends and me and our family. We got it's like 3 or 4 layers of shingles that were so old they're disintegrating as you.
I'm just impressed that you guys know how to do that.
Yeah. You gotta do what you gotta do. We did that and I did like 8 showings on Saturday in between all that.
Nice.
Really busy day.
It was a good day.
Love that. The weather was great here, so
It was beautiful weekend.
Love that.
Okay.
Well, today,
Mm-hmm.
Miss Heidi,
Yes.
you're here because you were the Spirit Award winner of the red carpet.
That's me.
First, we need to know what the red carpet is.
Yeah, the red carpet is
the
Keller Williams.
annual Keller Williams Awards.
Yeah.
Every year we do this.
And they make a thing out of it, make a shindig. Lots of fancy dresses and food.
What did you guys wear? That's before we hop into things.
Black.
You looked good.
No, thank you.
Yeah, you
It was
did
like
look
a
pretty.
pantsuit, right?
I wore pants and a shirt that had rhinestones on the
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Catherine affectionally calls the pants my sweat slacks.
Leave it to a daughter to.
Catherine is her daughter.
Yes.
Yes. And I like Catherine's description of most things, actually. So that's good. Reagan, what'd you wear?
I wore kind of a navy dress that I found on Amazon at the last minute. It kind of came up in halter types, not halter, but tugged around the neck style.
Like that.
Had a couple little slits up the leg, but they were covered, like it was a covered slit to where it kind of opened up sometimes. Oh, sexy.
What'd you wear?
What'd you-
I wore black, long sleeve, long dress, had gold buttons, curly hair.
Curly hair, like afro-y curly. It was gorgeous.
Yeah,
We
really nice.
What we really wanted to do was do like an Oscars morning after and have all of us wear our dresses and she still have her hair. Yeah, that would have been so fun. Next year.
We didn't think about it. It's quick enough.
No, it was too late.
But
But it would
not everybody could have made it the next day.
Right.
yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Next year.
Yeah, maybe.
So Spirit Award. Now, what was fun about this is last year I won the Spirit Award. And so I got to present it to you, which was actually really special.
It was very special to me.
So before we hop into all the questions we have for you about the Spirit Award, quickly, the Spirit Award, how it's been lovingly described, is just somebody who's, I would say their energy, their heart, their character is just in the spirit of the office. They care about the people here. They keep the energy up. They're positive. And you won this year and you embody all those things. So how did it feel to win that?
It was wonderful. I was thrilled and I loved it. And it was fun receiving it from you.
Yeah.
And then we had a picture afterwards and that was nice.
It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got to carry it around all night and it's on my desk now and it's gorgeous. It's this glass, cool design and I love glass.
Yeah.
Colored glass is
That's beautiful.
very cool and I love that my peers voted on this for me and it's extra special.
That's true, because that's the Spirit Award. Like some of our awards are, you have to have been in the business. Realtor of the Year, 3 years, do this, different production. When it comes to that award, it's literally based upon how you make people feel around you.
And I will say that it's very reciprocal for me that I get that feeling here every day.
That's awesome.
So I love it. I love coming to the office.
Yeah, that's a good
It's
way
evident.
to put that because you're filled up here and then you're
My
able
tank
to
is
pour
full.
out.
Mhm.
I love that.
There's something else that I was curious because I feel like I think it would be really nice to talk about because as women in business, one of the things I really appreciate that you said not too long ago was in a meeting or something, and you were talking about how you're in this a new phase of life that you're like this.
Oh, the chapters.
The chapters and how do you remember what you said?
I think I said, I've heard it said that there's 3 chapters in life, like 0 to 30, 30 to 60, and 60 to whenever.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm just entering my 3rd chapter.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, most of you guys are in your 1st or 2nd, mostly in 2nd.
Sure.
And so things are different for me than you guys because my kids are gone.
Mm-hmm.
My demands are different.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just love that in my 3rd chapter of life that I'm finding new friends, new family here. And the business is, at first it was slow coming back into it, but I think I was slow trying to wrap my head around the changes that had happened. I don't know if you know this, that I was in real estate before restauranting.
Yes.
And then 20, 30 years later, I'm back.
Yeah.
And might I add, when you were in it before, pretty successful in it.
I was.
Like you didn't leave because it wasn't working out for you.
Correct.
You left.
Because I wanted more challenge.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I'd always thought, that I wanted to do that. And so I did it. And I learned a lot.
Yeah.
Learned a ton. And then so when I get back into real estate, things have changed a little bit.
Slightly.
And 25 years. And so I was a little slow and a little nervous, but people in this office were very kind to teach me tidbits here and there.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember sitting down with somebody that I admire, and she said, I said something, and I said, well, you know how to do that and that. And she goes, no, I don't. I let somebody else do that. I do what I do best.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, and you should do that too.
Oh,
thought,
that's great advice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the rest of it you can figure out, learn, or somebody else can help you.
Leverage
You do.
help.
Yeah,
Yes.
you do.
And that takes, I think that finding what your space is in this industry and that really goes for a lot of things in life, but finding where you excel and understanding where you don't and being humble enough to say, I can't do that part, but I know somebody who can.
Mm-hmm.
So let's let them help me and I'll help them or whatever.
Yeah.
I think that's really important.
Seth was my first assistant, as you well know.
Yeah,
That's our broker, by the way, which is amazing.
So Seth helped me, and I think he thought that, oh, you'll get it, and I did get it enough to be dangerous probably. But then I found Stephanie, and that's been perfect. Perfect fit for me and my business.
Perfect.
Yes.
For our business, hers and
One thing I admire from you, because I remember you buzzing around at the pizza shop whenever, because we would eat there a lot. You don't probably remember one of the many clients that in and out, but I remember you buzzing around there taking care of things and everything, but you probably waited on us a few times, actually too.
Good.
And but I remember when you showed up here and I saw you, I was like, that's the Woody's lady. And I just really admired that. Well, first of all, your personality is Spirit Award
winning.
Hello.
Thank you.
But what I really appreciated was that you were like raising your hand, you were like, I have questions.
Yes.
And that is such a beautiful example for everybody. Don't be scared. We got questions. We don't.
Yes.
I've been here, done this. I've done all these things. I'm not scared.
No.
I'm a humble heart. I can understand. I need to ask the questions, and I think that is such a beautiful example too.
Thanks. I think that's what you're nervous to do that until you're comfortable in your own skin and comfortable in your environment, which I am comfortable that somebody's not going to look at me and think, oh, come on.
Yeah,
Right.
Come on, lady.
Yeah.
Which is amazing.
Yeah.
I think it helps other people be more comfortable because all of the classes I've ever been in with you, you have questions.
Mm-hmm.
And I think for a couple things, because it shows people younger than you, it doesn't matter how old you are, you can still have questions.
Mm-hmm.
And you can re-enter or brand new enter any industry at any age and have questions and be really successful at it.
Yeah.
You've had an incredible year.
This year? Yeah. I think
Yes.
Things are going well.
Things are going very
Yeah, I
well.
hope they continue.
Yeah. So if there was a production amount for the Spirit Award, you'd be on it. You'd be on the list.
I certainly would this year.
Yeah.
I checked this morning and I'm on the right path.
Beautiful.
You're doing amazing.
Thanks, guys.
I love it.
I do this every week.
I
your weekly affirmation. We love you.
I'm going to go make some cold calls. Got to go.
Got to go.
Cute.
Okay, let me ask you this. What are the things that you're enjoying the most about being back in this industry?
My new friends, the money. I like that Woody's was successful, and so therefore I had income there. At the Great American Bagel, I didn't have income there. Mm-hmm. So, this, and then after Woody's, I stopped and had a little brief break, and that was awful. I did not like being retired.
How long was that break?
6 months.
Okay.
That's all you can do.
God, horrible. 6 months.
But I came back here and I didn't really do anything the first year, and then that next full year I just was kind of, there's, when you don't know what you don't know, I was not very comfortable to do transactions because I felt that I couldn't represent my clients properly. Yeah. And as time rolls on, I have learned, and I feel very comfortable now, and I feel that I can take my clients from A to Z comfortably.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
And if I can't, I'm certainly know the people to ask.
Absolutely. I love that. Mm-hmm. If you were to give advice to anybody who's thinking about completely doing something new, starting over, or whatever, and they maybe feel like they're at an age where like it's not worth, because I think that's a real thought. People are like, it's not worth starting over. It's not worth going back to ground zero. It's not worth it. But they have an inkling. What would you say?
Go for it. Yeah, because what's the worst thing that can happen? That you decide maybe that wasn't the thing. Yeah. Let's check something. Let's pretend like we didn't do that.
You never know.
No, I'm having, I said when I first came back, I said, I'm going to do this till I'm 65. Now I'm like, I'm going to do this till I'm 75 or 80.
I love that.
Yeah, because I love it.
Oh, that's amazing.
I'm going to die. I'm going to work half a day on my death day.
It's energizing to see how much fun you're having doing this.
It's great.
I love having you in the office.
Thanks, Shaylea.
Yeah, it's great. I love being your friend. So
thanks, guys.
Thanks for coming back. Thanks for being a friend. Thanks for coming on this. This is so good.
Thanks for this. This is nice.
So what is this, Ragan? Tell us.
This is a key lime martini.
I've enjoyed mine the most. It's almost gone.
This is fantastic.
It's very good. Key lime martini. So what goes into this?
Well, I didn't do my measurements. I just eyeballed it today.
It's the best.
Probably could have had a little more vodka, but that's okay. Vanilla vodka.
Heidi's test driving a car later.
Yeah,
so
we're going light. We're going lighty light on our booze today. So vanilla vodka, key lime juice, coconut cream, and pineapple juice.
That's really yummy.
Yum, right?
This would be a good poolside lake drink.
Oh yeah.
On this, do you know how many parts of what you normally do? 2 parts vodka, half part. It was supposed to be like a tablespoon of cream and coconut cream, but I like a couple tablespoons. So I love that flavor. And then half an ounce or half a part of the pineapple and the lime. Yeah. Boy, this is perfect for me. Right? I like it. It's not too sweet, but it has a tart to it. I like that. Very nice. And it's creamy.
Kind of a light. I mean, I know it has coconut cream, but it still feels like a light drink.
There's a lot of places that you go that I've noticed when they do their key lime martinis. While they taste pretty good, a lot of them don't have actual key lime in it, or they don't have they do it very basic to where gives advertising. Yes, it gives you a flavor-ish esque of the key lime. But I like this recipe because it's very key limey.
Yes. Yeah, you don't want this to be too sweet. That's the best part of key lime.
Well, thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
Thanks for coming on.
Okay, well, I'm going to scoot because I've got things to do. Do you guys continue
Enjoy your
talk
car
a little bit?
No, we're done.
We're done?
We're good.
Bye.
Bye.